XML, it will support all the features of the query expression, plus it will support the aggregating and grouping the queries in a built-in as an XML statement. Okay, so the second one is the query expression. Okay, so the queries built as an object model, and it will support all the features in a fetch XML except the aggregate methods and grouping. Okay, so the query expression is a class on a CRM SDK dot query. Okay, so there is a one DLL. It is a Microsoft uh, XRM dot SDK dot query. Okay, it is not a DLL. It's not a DLL in SDK only. If there is another namespace is a query. Okay, so once you include that, the query expression class it will gives to you. Okay, so if you take the simple example one, okay, so the query with the two conditions for a single entity. Okay, so for example, the scenario retrieving the first name and last name and email address for a contact where the job title field is set to the Auckland city. Okay, so it's a simple thing. We can see the sample code. So the query expression is a class. I'm just defining that. So there I'm passing the entity name. Okay, so on the column set I'm defining the columns, and I'm just adding the filtering conditions here. Okay, so if I use the sample code, I will write the sample code for this one. Okay, so I am using the same plugin class. Okay, so here, okay, so just I am, okay, so just I am writing another statement. Okay, so here, okay, so just I am writing another statement. So first we need to define the query expression. So here, so query, so first we need to include the namespace. Okay, using Microsoft XRM dot SDK dot query. Okay, so first we need to include this namespace. So next, if you coming to the here query expression. Okay, so query expression equal to just I'm giving a query where defining the object equal to new query expression. So if we see the here, what is it? Sorry. So what is the entity? If you want, you can directly pass the entity name. Okay. So if we just define this class, okay. So here in the query dot, okay. Here we will get the entity name. Okay. So which entity you want to retrieve? So I'm giving a contact. Okay, so next query dot, so next we have to define the column sets. Okay, so what are the columns you want to retrieve? So for that we have a column set. Okay, it's a separate thing. like it's separate class, we can take the new column set. Okay, so here we can define the all the columns whatever we want. Okay, so here what are the fields we need. Okay, so just I'm taking the in the example whatever we have first name and last name and email address one. Okay, first name and last name and email address one. Okay, so we defined as column set, and this column set we need to attach to the query. So query dot, okay, column set. Okay, so equal to, just we can assign the call. Okay, so next we have to attach the filtering condition. Okay, so here like a where condition we need to attach it. Query dot, okay, so criteria. Okay, so dot add condition. So here we can take the, sorry, criteria conditions. Okay, no. So we have to use this one here like a add condition. Okay, so dot add condition. Okay, so here we need to pass the attribute name and value. Okay, so like a job title. Okay, so here, so next one is a condition operator. So we should put the condition operator dot, here it's give the equal or like all the conditions, like is equal to user ID or equal to something. Okay, so now I have to pass the what is the condition value. Okay, so just I'm giving a job title is in India. Okay, so here that is my condition, and here we need to check one more condition like a activity state code, like a whether this record you want to retrieve the active records or you want to retrieve the inactive records. Okay, so most of the times you will retrieve the active records only, so at the time this condition it should be there. Okay, so condition operator, so here we can give the simple zero, sorry, condition operator dot equal, okay, so equal to 0. So now the query is prepared. So this query we can execute through the service. We have a CRM service here, IR organization service. So to the IR organization service, service dot retrieve, we have a service dot, here we have a retrieve multiple method. Okay, so by to this retrieve multiple method we have to pass this query as the input. Okay, so it will give the record collection. So by this with the conditions is satisfied, so it maybe have a multiple records, so it will give the entity collections, it will give. So to capture that result, okay, we have to take the entity collection. So we have to capture that result in a entity collection only. Okay. So just I'm defining the variable contact collection. So now the result it will come in this collection variable. So it will give the multiple records, right? So if you want to process the all the records, so how we can process it? Okay. So for that we want to loop the for each loop. Okay. So we have to use the for each. So here we have to take the entity. So each and everything is a record. Okay, entity E in. So contact collection dot entities. Okay. So here we want to. So now in the all the records like how many records it is came to in this collection. So you can retrieve, you can process like that. So for example, so I want to like a for first record I want to give some alert. Okay. Okay. So the first thing, so just I'm giving alert the first name and last name. Okay. So here just I'm throwing. Invalid plugin execution exception. Okay. So just I'm giving here. So e dot attributes. Okay. Like just I want to I will put it in a string. Okay. So just I'm taking one variable. Okay, string str. Okay. So here I will put it this one in the outside, so that you can how many records it will I can put it here. Okay. So here just I am putting the string str. Okay, equal to e dot attributes. Okay, of contact. Sorry, I can just I'm putting the first name only. Okay, dot to string. So now I will print this one here. Okay.
query, no need to check that.
Yes, I'm building this solution. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I will update it. So it is registered. Okay. So now I'm going to this URL. So I'm going to the contacts. Okay. So just I'm putting. So here my condition is okay. So if you check the what I am retrieving, okay. So in a contact entity, so the first name and last name attributes I am retrieving. So here I am printing the first name, okay, and the where condition is job title it should be India, okay. So here job title I am updating to India, okay. So just I am updating this one, okay. So it will use the like it will gives the me error like a images testing, okay. So this specified field is does not exist, maybe I have given some wrong schema name, okay. So for that, so if I want to retrieve the field name schema name, so simple way is this one, okay. So it is job title, sorry. So job title is correct, okay. It is a state code, so it is not a state, so it is a state code, okay. So I need to build it again. Okay, is that updated again? So I am trying to update it again. So it is retrieving the this image testing. Okay. So currently this only one record is matching for that condition. Okay. So I can go back to the okay. So here, so just 1 second, I will disable it my plugin. Okay, so that I can able to create the more records, okay. Okay, so
So whenever we want to create a new record, we have to disable that update plugins.
No,
It's
no,
like that.
no, it is not like that. So what I am doing, so currently I don't have any matching condition records. Okay. So
Okay. Mm-hmm.
so in the plugin, just I'm throwing a error message, right? Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
that is it is stopping me. Okay. So if you see this one here, if I put the India, okay.
Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
here the first name is plugin register. Okay. So if I update it here, the last name is mandatory. Okay. So if I update it here, so my plugin is triggering and it is giving that alert message, whatever we are throwing it, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a multiple records with the same condition, okay, so you will get the multiple first records first names. Okay, you understood, right? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So that is a query expression retrieving the other records. Okay, other entity records. So most of the times you will use this query expression. So I am in a contact entity. I am writing the plugin. Okay. So if I want to retrieve the account or something, okay. So I can directly retrieve those things by using the query expression. Okay.